Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Karishma and today in this video I am going to name 5 cartoon channels which can help your child to improve his English. It is not only helpful for the child, even it is helpful for the other learners and especially the beginners, because these cartoons are based on very simple language, normal phrases, day-to-day conversation, and also your child can learn something educational while watching these cartoons. And one more thing is that I am recommending all those channels on my personal experience. When my child he was 2 years old, since then we are watching these 5 cartoons together. Until now I'm continued. My child is now 5.5 years old. He speaks amazing English. I will do one thing, I will put one clip at the end of this video of my child so that you can see how he speaks. And one more thing I would like to tell you. There was this one cartoon, Peppa Pig. He used to watch a lot since its beginning, since he was very young. And now when he speaks like accent they use, like the Peppa Pig and the family, entire family, cartoon family, they use a British accent. And similarly my son, he is able to speak British accent just by watching that one particular cartoon channels. And I have list of other channels too, which I'm gonna tell you in this video. So if you're new here, subscribe to my channel. Do not skip this video, watch till the end. You will get good listening practice through this video. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. So the very first recommendation is Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig is very well-known cartoon. Everyone knows about it, and it is famous for its simple language, day-to-day conversation, and repetitive phrases, which can help a child to learn English in a better way. So like I still remember when my child was like 2 or 2.5 years old. At that time he started watching Peppa Pig, and now when he's like 5.5 years old, so he still loves watching it. And you know, sometimes even I watch with him because it has actually a very simple language. The cartoon is based on day-to-day conversation. There's a family of 4 people who communicate day-to-day problems, day-to-day talk. Like child will easily able to understand them. So it is my most highly recommended channel, I can say that. So let's move on to the second one. Second channel which my child was watching since its young age, it was English Sing Sing. English Sing Sing is basically an educational channel which is not only teaching you English, but it will also help your ward to understand some educational content. For example, it gives you rhymes, songs, English dialogues in a like very slow or perfect manner that your kid will able to understand. Not only that, it also teaches you like opposite word, English words, colors name, fruits name. So like just by understanding them, understanding English, kid will also learn some educational content which is really helpful for their overall improvement. So English Sing Sing is my second most recommendation for watching. Let's move on to the third one. Third channel I would like to tell you, Gattu and Chinky. It comes in Hindi and English. So earlier I did not know that it comes in English also, but now I get to know. And since like 1 year, last 1 or 1.5 years, my child has been watching this Gattu and Chinky. It has amazing content. It is not in the different cartoon way. It is like family of 4, like husband, wife and 2 children, and they all 4 are living normal life like we are living. So the total conversation which is happening in this cartoon show is based on day-to-day conversation and a family life. So it is very easy to understand, and the words and language, it is very clear to understand. Sometimes what we see, like I have seen somebody suggested Cartoon Network channel for learning English, but when I literally watched that Cartoon Network, I haven't find it really useful, because these kinds of cartoons speaks in such a way kid is not able to understand. So how your child will be able to understand that fast conversation? Kids need slow sentences, repetition, and sometimes phrases which they can learn easily. So what I feel is that Cartoon Network has not such kind of cartoons which can really help kids to understand. So for that reason, I allow my kid to watch these kinds of cartoons which can really help them to improve their English. So like the third one is Gattu and Chinky. The fourth one is Tia and Tofu. This is a story channel, totally a story channel where you can learn different kinds of story, and every story has a moral at the end of the video. So you can learn not only English, also you will learn a knowledge, you will learn a moral after every story. I still remember when Corona came, in 2020. After that, like in 21 or 22, I have seen a few episodes of Tia Tofu that is based on what is corona, why we should how these germs get inside our body. So it is not only giving you a story, it is giving you the real life knowledge, which is actually important. So instead of watching any random cartoon, just provide your kids to these channels which can really help them to improve their English, as well as they can learn a lot of things. Second, I have seen that the concept of sink and fluid, the science experiment, this has there's a separate story on Tia Tofu which based on this concept, scientific concept, science concepts or experiment, which is actually helpful for the children. Next recommendation is Blippi. You might not heard about this, and even I think if you will watch any other YouTube video like 5 best cartoon channels, you will not find these names because these are on my personal experience. And I personally love to understand and watch these channels. Blippi has the content related to vocabulary. If you really want to build vocabulary, you must watch any show of Blippi. This is also for the English learners also, because sometimes when I am watching Blippi, I have learned a lot of things, especially when he talk about tools, some ice cream parlors, auto parts. I've learned a lot of vocabulary which I really did not know before watching that show. So Blippi has amazing vocabulary concept and you should not miss it. My child, he has been watching Blippi from last 3 years. Even now, he loved to watch it. There are many other channels which my child watch, but I'm not recommending you those channels because it has a creepy language, or I can say that it has a deep accent. So now at this stage, my kid is able to understand accents really well because Peppa Pig, it is in British accent, so he can speak British accent very well, really well. And I will show you at the end of this video, and that's why I'm telling you to not skip this video. So if your children watching any kind of these cartoon, he will surely learn the accent, the correct pronunciation of the word, which is also important when you want your kid to improve their English. Improving English does not only mean that you should know how to frame a structure, but it is also how you should speak, how you should pronounce such words, and what should be the style of speaking. Everything should equally important when it comes to improve English and personality and your communication. So by watching these cartoons, I am giving you surety your kid will learn a lot of things, and these are very helpful. Yeah, one more cartoon I would like to name, Wonderland and Numberblock. These two channels are good for the kids who are really interested in maths. If you see that your child is good in calculation, 100% encourage them to watch these channels, because my kid, he's only 5 years old. He knows counting till billion, trillion, and uske aage bhi jo mujhe nahi malum hai, I will ask him at the end of the video. You can see that how he knows all these things, and like power of 10 to the power of 2, power of, I really do not know because I'm not good in maths, but he is good. So he learned a lot of things just by watching these cartoons. He learned English from these 4 cartoons, and maths, Numberblocks and Wonderland. Numberblock, especially at the beginning he used to watch Numberblock, but now since he was 5, he started watching the Wonderland. But I personally do not like them because I feel that their language is not really simple. You're not able to understand, but he understands them very easily. So that's why I'm recommending, because kids has this extra memory. They can understand so many things at the same time, and their brain works really good when they are kid. Maybe after few years, 10 years or 12 years, he will not be able to understand these things which he is able to understand now. So it would be better that choose great content for your kid. If you are really a good parent, if you really want your kid to learn something great, you should always keep your eye on them, that what kind of content they're watching on YouTube. There are a lot of things to watch on YouTube. You can see that it's a wide platform, but if you are assigning your phone to them in their hand, you never know what kind of content they're going to watch. So always restrict your child to watch age appropriate shows, age appropriate cartoons, and always you should find yourself like what kind of cartoons are best for your children, because they don't know what is good for them and what is bad for them. Everything you are choosing for them. So like, why not cartoon? You can choose cartoons also for them. Like, this is good, you should watch it. And this is what I'm doing from a long time. When he was like 2.5 years old, since then I'm keeping my eye on him, that what kind of content he's watching in phone. So whenever I see that he's going like here and there and trying to watch some other kind of stuff, I always stop him. I don't allow him to watch any random things on YouTube. Sometimes even I try not to watch Wonderland because now he's very addicted to numbers. He all the time speaking numbers and, you know, calculating something. He's very fast in calculation, plus, minus, multiplication, and even divide. He knows. He just come like in first grade and he knows all these things by now. So sometimes I feel like he will get mad just by watching numbers and all. So like million, centimillion, I don't know how to pronounce them, but he knows everything. How many zeros in crores and billions and trillions, he knows everything. So if your child has a specific interest in maths, then only you can introduce these channels. Maybe it is good for his memory or for his skill. But otherwise, like these 3-4 channels are good for conversation, communication skills. You don't need to work really hard. You don't need to. One thing I always like feel that the cartoons like Tom and Jerry and, you know, which has a like language. I will show you, I will put some clip here which cartoons should not watch by the children because it has no great content. Even the language is like they are speaking in that way, it's not even understandable properly. So it is not good for our kids to learn that kind of language, because whatever you will provide them, they will surely learn. Their brain works like that. Whatever you will introduce at this age, 3 years to 7 years, they will learn it very quickly. So it's the right time, if your child in that age, introduced him, provide him with the good content, good English content, good cartoon, good moral stories, which can help them to improve their overall personality, right? This is our motive. And being a mother, I can understand how parents feel when the mobile is in their hand and they can operate themselves. What is the feeling of the parents that time, I can understand. Even sometimes when I am in the kitchen and my child is watching mobile, and if I couldn't hear the voice of that cartoon, I started feeling like, what is watching? I should check on him first. So I just keep my roti on tawa and just go and first check on him. So this kind of curiosity only a parent can have. And if you are a parent, you understand my feelings really well, that what you want from your children. So just do it and see the results, and let me know in the comment section what is your opinion about any of these cartoons. I have suggested 4 or 5, I do not remember. But whatever the cartoon names I have suggested, that is like practically watched by my children, and even now he is watching. So now let's see the clip of Mitansh and then I'll end this video. Thank you so much. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel. Do not forget to hit the like button, and please drop me a comment also. I love I love reading your comments. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hello Mitansh.
Hello.
How are you?
I am fine.
So what are you doing?
I'm talking with you.
Okay. So can you please tell me the cartoon channels which you used to watch when you were learning English?
One is Wonderland and Number Blocks and Peppa Pig and Gattu Chinky and Tia Tofu.
And 1 or 2 left. Okay. So why do you like Peppa Pig?
Because it speaks English.
Oh.
And it's very funny.
Okay. So how was your day, Mitansh?
It was very good.
Okay. So what did you eat today?
I ate roti paneer.
Roti paneer? Is it your favorite?
Yes.
Why do you like it?
Because paneer has lots of energy.
Oh my God, you know that paneer has a lot of energy. Who told you?
I know it myself.
You know it yourself? Okay, you just kick my camera. I think I also start speaking like you. Okay, so now tell me, what did you learn from that Wonderland? Can you tell me any dialogue?
I learned from Wonderland maths.
Okay.
And English both.
Okay, tell me one dialogue.
Division. Why do you think you can steal the prize just before Zero Fun announces the winner? Because the prize is mine, whether I win or not. Well, do you know what? That's unacceptable.
Do you know what is the meaning of unacceptable?
Yes.
What?
Which you can't accept and which is not allowed.
That's nice. Great job, Mitansh. Can you tell me any other dialogue from Wonderland or Number Block?
Okay. The vegetarian, what happened? You were unusual at my fancy dinner last night. Fancy dinner? But I wasn't invited. Don't tell me lies. I know you read my email. Okay, fine. I was looking for clues, not come in your silly dinners anyways. That's it.
That's it. Oh my god, you're so fast. I was not able to understand that what you're speaking. Now speak like me, like I'm speaking. You have to answer in the same tone, okay?
Okay.
Do you know any story?
No.
Do you watch Tia Tofu?
Yes.
Why do you like that channel?
Because Tia Tofu speaks in English.
Okay, that is the only reason you would like to watch them.
Yes.
Don't you like their stories?
Tia Tofu is stories, Kattu Chinky stories. I watched them.
Okay. So do you learn anything from those stories?
Yes.
What? What did you learn?
I learned English, maths and every subjects.
Okay. Do you also watch Blippi? Do you remember?
Yes.
So what did you learn from Blippi?
English and shapes and colors.
Yes, yes. You learned everything from Blippi. It has a lot of things.
And I also learned how to make popsicles.
Oh yes, that I forgot to tell, that it teaches a lot of things, that how you can make this, how you can make that. They will take the child to a factory of like every food item, how it has made, how you can consume it. So like this is how, and he continuously speaks in English, and this is how kids can also learn, right?
But I told you Peppa Pig, it also speaks in Bengali and also in English and also in Hindi.
Oh yeah, you're right, absolutely. But why do you like to watch it in English? Are you feeling comfortable with this language?
Yes.
Why do you feel comfortable?
Because I have been watching it for a long time.
Okay, okay. So now I would like to ask you the numbers. Like, till how to ask, I don't even know. Like, how can we count numbers? Like, how long we can count numbers? Till?
Googleplex.
Googleplex. How many zeros in Googleplex? Google. Okay, sorry. Googleplex.
Yes.
How many zeros in it?
Google.
Yeah.
100.
Zeros.
Yes.
And how do we say in the form of 10 to the power of?
100.
Okay, 10 to the power of 100. It means Googleplex.
Not Googleplex. 10 to the power of 100 is Google. Because Google has 100 zeros.
Okay. How many zeros in 1 lakh?
5.
How many zeros in 1 million?
6.
How many zeros in 10 million?
7.
How many zeros in 100 million?
8.
100 million.
Yes, I'm right.
I don't know.
And I know a number which has 100 million zeros.
Okay, what is called that number?
Google Bong.
Oh my god, I didn't know that. Okay, so what is the 10 to the power of 27?
Octillion.
That is called octillion.
Yes.
Can you tell me the all names since its beginning?
1, 10, 100, 1000, 1 million.
1000 के बाद सीधा 1 million.
हाँ, yes, because I say, because in Wonderland they show like this 1, 10, 100, 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion. Like this.
Okay, and what comes after 1 trillion?
Quadrillion.
And then?
Quintillion, sextillion, septillion, octillion, nonillion, decillion, undecillion, duodecillion, tridecillion, quatordecillion, quindecillion, sextillion, septendecillion, octodecillion, novemdecillion. Google.
Okay, now it's done. Now it's done. I don't know these numbers. Do you know how to divide 20 with 4? What will be the answer?
Yes, 5.
And 36 divided by 12?
3.
Okay, let me ask you some stuff. 96 divided by 8?
12.
Oh my god, you know everything. And what is like 79 plus 10?
89.
89. Okay, 89 plus 2?
91.
91 plus 30?
120. What was the answer last?
91 plus 30.
91 plus 30. 121.
Great. It took a lot of time.
And 121 is also 11 multiply 11.
Oh, that's nice. That I don't know. So how did you learn all these numbers? I never taught you these things. Then how did you learn it?
From cartoons like Wonderland, Number Blocks.
Okay. I think every kid should watch cartoons.
Yes.
Are they really beneficial?
Yes.
Okay. What else do you learn from these cartoons?
How to do everything.
Okay. Okay. And? Now tell me one story.
I don't know how.
Any story, please tell me now, please. Any short story. Yeah.
There was a tortoise and a rabbit. The tortoise said to the rabbit, "Let's take a race." So the rabbit says yes. So they both run, and the rabbit was running fast and the tortoise was walking slow. So the rabbit sees the tortoise and says, "The tortoise is so far. He can't reach. I should rest now a little bit." So the tortoise nearly come near the rabbit, and then he walked quietly with his mouth shut, and then the rabbit woke up and then sees the tortoise, and then the rabbit ran fast, and then the tortoise nearly wins and the rabbit loses.
Oh, that's nice. If you asked me to narrate this story, because it is in the past tense, so I may surely make many mistakes. Maybe he also done a few, but I think as per his age, and he is telling me first time this story, trust me, he never tells me this story like before this. Tell me one advice. What should kids do when they really want to improve their English? What they should have to do?
What is the meaning of advice?
Advice means you can suggest someone. You can tell someone that, look, you should do that and this, and you will be, become fluent. So that is called advice. So what kind of advice would you like to give?
Well, we should talk front of the mirror.
Okay. And
watch English movies or cartoons.
Okay. And
English shorts.
Shorts also. Okay, we should watch English shorts also.
Yes.
What kind of shorts do you watch?
Kanchanadi.
Oh, okay, 1 minute short videos which has daily conversation videos like. Okay, so now it is all done. Thank you so much for being here on my channel. If you guys like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button.
And like, subscribe and share.
You still pronounce subscribe wrong. You should say subscribe. Say again.
Subscribe.
No, it's subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yes, now you got it. It's been long time that we haven't created
like, subscribe and share.
ये तो बचपन वाली बात हो गई. अच्छे से बोलो.
You said Hindi.
कोई बात नहीं मेरे बच्चा. चलो. Bye bye. Take care. Thank you so much for watching this video till the very end. Bye bye.
Thank you.